Good afternoon. We were discussing about the human relations. In our first part, we discussed generally what is a human relation and what are the natural relations and what is the man-made relation. The natural relations includes our relations with the five elements, that is the Panchabhuta: air, fire, land, sky and water. Then with respect to the other relations which is equal to natural is the mother and child relation. Then you have a blood relations like brothers, sisters and all that. They are all kind of a natural relations. You don't make a relation. But one thing which is more stronger than a natural relation is considered to be the relation between the spouses, a wife and husband. Attraction between a woman and man from the ancient uncivilized to the civilized, it is different. But in a civilized society, it is certainly different. The long-lasting relation, the wife and husband relation. Before I talk about the wife and husband relation, I should talk about the institution of the marriage, how the marriage institution started in the ancient times and how it is today and how it's going to be tomorrow based on what's happening today. How stronger or how weaker they are, and the role of a man and role of a woman in the marriage relation. Here one important thing I wanted to specifically talk about it, ingredients of the relation, how a relation can be developed. Relation is nothing but a kind of a attraction as well as the interest or other thing. If I don't have any interest, like we call about the saints, sadhus who given up the world, they don't have a specific relation. Whereas the normal human being, we have a relation. We have relations with the materials, we have relations with the money, we have relations with the friends. Again, are they permanent, are they temporary, are they need based, that is also there. But here what is important is that need or necessity and interest, that makes the relation. Now coming back to the wife and husband relation or generally human relations, the most important thing is that consent for others is the first step in the relation. If you do not have a consent for the others, you do not think about others. When you do not think about others, you don't have any relation there. It is something separate. So this consent is the first and foremost important thing that we should understand. Then this consent develops into the empathy, and at the same time it slightly gives a relation like a respect. Respect is again a kind of a concern. You have a respect towards the others, automatically a bonding is established. This is a man-made. Why I said man-made is that it is not a natural. So I respect somebody, I do not respect somebody. Why I respect somebody? Because of some reasons like my intention, needs or whatever. So for any relation, the beginning is the respect. And I would also like to say that any relation, the end is also the respect. So the entire relation, it revolves around a cycle called the respect. The respect will bring you automatically love and affection. Then you will go into the deep and a time comes that other person is indisposed for you and you are indisposed for others. So that is a kind of a relation. So today's world, whether this type of a relations are existing or not, we will be discussing in detail in several other sessions. But the beginning of this one, in this relation, I wanted to limit it here. To have any relation, the respect is most important. Think about others, concern about others, have empathy about others, and have the respect towards others. Between the wife and husband, when I am talking about this is most important. In today's society, maybe it has come from the ages, different type of relations are maintained. I do not call it a specifically male chauvinistic society or a woman dominated society, but the relations come like that. And overall the society is, whether we agree it or not, the male dominated society. Be it is a USA or India, there is no difference. Why we can say? Because always we try to show the sympathy, not empathy towards the woman. And the sympathy is the last thing that will retain your relation. Don't show the sympathy. If you wanted to maintain a relation, show the empathy. Give the respect. Then only you can understand the importance of the relation. That will take you for a longer way. So friends, with this I wanted to stop it here for today's session, and I will continue more on the same wife and husband relations, how the olden days it is there and how the present, how the future it is going to be. This we will be discussing in the next session. Thank you. Have a good day.